Yo, welcome, lovely people of God, to Gospel One-on-One with Steve on OSTV. As I always tell you, Gospel One-on-One, we bring all the gospel industry players to you. We dive into their lives, we get to know what they do, then we appreciate what they do more. You get it? A lot of artists, a lot of industry players in the gospel industry, you don't know them. You don't even know what they do. You don't know what they're up to. You don't know their low moment, their high moment. You don't know them, really know them, so I can appreciate what they do. So I bring them to you. Steve, I bring them to you. Then I delve into their lives. What they do, what they go through to be able to give us the best that we normally enjoy. So we bring artist managers, industry players, instrumentalists, BVs, music directors, choir leaders, anybody, everybody, bloggers, presenters, anybody who has something to do, even the video guys, the lighting guys. We talk to them to know what they do. Because I just say some of the video guys, they really disappoint the artists. Or we have video that I think this man has a testimony. We will share that later. So I have with me Minister Theo Praiz. Or is TP Theo Praiz or which one? TP. Aha. So the TP is Theo Praiz.
Yeah.
Right. Why Theo Praiz?
Why Theo Praiz?
Because there are a lot of names. Why Theo Praiz? Because I can say young keyboardist are mobile. Wow. Juno Keys. Oh yeah, Keys. On fact, Keys and can do one. That means on their keyboardist. So I want to find out maybe you are coming from that.
No. I believe praise is what I stand for and what I'm called to do.
Praise.
Praise.
So your core value or what you are mandated to do is praise.
Yeah.
So
praise, basically.
I know one guy called Praise Dines. I hope you know him.
Yeah, I know him.
So only near praise. So the money worship cry. I've watched your videos, sir. You are doing something.
It's not as if I'm not able to lead worship or something. But I believe that the other the other benefits or the what praise really stands for in the Bible is like an instrument to fight your battles.
Right.
You get it?
Right.
And looking at where I've come from and then the progression and
the growth.
The growth, I said,
you stick to the praise.
Let me stick to the praise. And it's working. It's working.
It's
the only
working,
thing is working.
Oh yes, it's working. I like the name too, Praise. So
TP, right?
TP.
Branding.
Branding my day. So this man cost trouble power to Praise. Wow, cost trouble guy. But they have fun on a low moment. We'll get there. A lot of questions there for this man. When I said I want to interview Theo Praiz, a lot of artists started giving me questions for him. So I'll release the questions for him one after the other. He's a good guy though. I think I met him here. We are in the Grace Chapel.
Yeah,
that's their
my church.
The sound, the instruments,
the
instrumentalists. That's their room. I think they have a nice place. I met him here for the first time. We were having an event and he was called to come and lead praise. I think 2019, Carl's Calvary worship.
Yeah.
So we came for you. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, I was sitting at the back.
Yeah, we came for Charlie, come and lead praise. And he didn't know from the start and just picked the mic and he did this thing. Since then, I followed his ministry. I followed his songs and everything. So now, boss, let's start. Theo Praiz. Who is Theo Praiz?
Who is Theo Praiz?
Theo Praiz, Kake Theo Praiz, nobody Theo Praiz. For somebody who doesn't know Theo Praiz, who is Theo Praiz?
Basically, I'm not able to really. Okay, so Theo Praiz is a young and an emerging gospel minister.
Imagine.
Minister of God.
Are you imagine?
No, I'm saying,
hey, Kasim, you. Are you imagine?
Okay, I'm a young minister of God.
Aha.
I'm a young minister of God.
Because imagine I said me early December. Okay, young minister of God. Like growing up, you want to be big. Okay.
Impacting lives and then ministering for a couple of years now.
Okay, so growing up, where you went to school, your primary school days, your secondary school days, GHS days, university days, I really want to know.
Growing up there, Charlie, it wasn't easy. It has not been easy.
So I had to be kind of
No. Me, the full was low. Fresh boy without labor,
like
bruh.
my people song, man.
I swear. Charlie. It was
like tell us more. Tell us more.
Growing up, I grew up with a single mother,
Right.
and then from after GSS, I went to live with my auntie. From there, I went to live with my
So
grandmother.
DHS, which school?
GHS no school in those a child.
3 years no.
A child.
3 years no call school baby.
A child.
Is it that you were stubborn or?
Oh, the stubborn day, small day. Not small day.
Small day.
Yeah, not small day. But then also, at least GHS. I went to Vision Seed Academy. I went to Head First. Head First there was the full DB school in Labadi.
Right.
I grew up in Labadi at the seaside.
Okay.
Yeah.
A community room. Because I also grew up at Teshi.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh okay. I understand.
So we are brothers.
Yeah. So yeah. Basically, there's nothing. Growing up was not easy, as I said.
Okay, so can you share some of the tough moments during your childhood days, like the tough moments, so that at least some young ones watching us can use that as a testimony to themselves? Like, okay, I'm encouraged that if Theo Praiz was able to go through this, me myself, probably my case is a small one.
Oh, as I said, growing up there it wasn't easy at all. It was very serious. I sit down now and then look back and then give thanks to God, because if it had not been for the Lord on our side, Charlie. But now where we did, good cry. As I said, I grew up with a single mother. Don't mind me the way I'm so now. I grew up with a single mother, and then I remember in technical school, I went to Royal Technical College, Roteco. Stubborn school. Right now, God, them close them. Then close the school.
The school not there again. It's like those people who attended St. Anthony's.
I tell you.
Now, after your money job in school is no more. I know some ministers when they'll tell you that me I go to the big school, St. Anthony.
Branding.
School about them, Lamtemus, no Putamus will be. Okay, let's continue.
So as I said, growing up, I remember writing my final exams. Charlie, I didn't have money to pay
for the fees.
So I was sacked in the exams. And then when it was left with like 30 minutes, I was called to come and write. Minimum. Charlie. And since then, hustling, I was staying with my auntie. She also did her part.
So then you have to wish them Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, Happy Mother's Day to my mother, Margaret Mensah, and then my auntie, every woman in my life.
Happy Mother's Day to all the women out there. God bless you.
Yeah. So I grew up with my auntie for a while, and then I went to my grandmother at Colena. You know Colena?
Yeah.
Supermarket. I grew up there. I was living with her. So she took care of me.
So there they know.
My bread.
Serwaa to Tima Market.
Labadi. Teshin. I grew up at Teshin Demo.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah. That was where I grew up. I grew up at Demo. And then I went to Nungwa, school at Nungwa. And I came back to Tima Market. Colena. And I went to Mamprobi.
Jesus.
Bruh.
Because my own, if you from Teshi to Mataiko, Russia, Sukura, those kind of things.
Charlie, my bread. And I remember at a point in time, Charlie, things were very difficult because my grandmother was taking care of me.
Right.
She was taking care of me in school and stuff. And then she died. She passed on when I was about to write my final exams. So Charlie, the wrestling was tough. I had to travel from one malam to the other.
Oh, really?
Hey, bruh. If you don't do
malam,
that.
For money?
For money, like to make it. Because, Charlie, I was hustling. It was not easy.
Really?
It was not easy. You see my hair, bruh. There's some, this thing. Hey, bruh. I went to Togo. Bruh, I suffered though. I was carrying the pot. And then they would take me to the shrine. There's a shrine there in the bush.
Really? So
they would take me there. I was carrying the pot with some rapabi. Charlie, what's that?
So how come? I'm interested.
How come what?
How come like You didn't do it again or it didn't work?
It didn't work. The people I went with, everything worked for them. My mind didn't work. They gave me something. I didn't know where the thing passed. They say if I'm going out, I want to go and collect money from someone, I want favor or something, I should just put it. Bruh. So now I don't know where the thing passed.
Ayla.
Eh?
Because I hear that sometimes when, let's say, a group of 5, they go and the 4 make it, they use that one as a sacrifice.
Oh, I don't think it's true.
It's not always true.
It's not always true.
So you went through the
depends on what you're going to do.
Okay. You went through the process.
Yeah,
you did everything.
I did everything. I
And
slept there for 3 days.
Really?
Ah.
Which year is this?
Oh. It would be like 2011.
2011?
Went to Togo, bruh. Traveled to Togo.
Really?
It was not easy, Charlie. But God found me.
Yeah. Well, Charlie.
My brain.
When there's someone say the more evangelism, your mountain stage, mamma, say now, now, because you have never there. Now, you share your testimonies to the little ones. For see, somebody is watching us now. The person is thinking about it, but going for
Charlie, don't waste your time. Don't even waste your time. The devil has nothing to do. Don't even waste your time. Because me, I did everything. I said I want to sleep there for 3 days. So they pierced my ear, put something here, put my ear, put something. And I was eating at the shrine. At the shrine, no, I was eating. They give you food. The fowls and the this thing they will use for the sacrifice. You have to do miss something and then they will give it to you. I ate everything, Master. I'm fine.
And then you do.
My bread. And I mean the mom is cascan and
once God has saved you from all these things, that means He has something better for you.
Amen.
So we believe that the ministry will grow.
And I catch so we are digging. So tell him to bring it early.
I say Jacob
Yes, ministry, you need money.
Oh, you know, Charlie, the car come on to me yet. You are the yes, sir.
Digging.
Maybe as a will be my still praising Sankebi. Oh, yes, Christ dim. Amen. And believe that God will surprise you.
Amen.
So then, how come somebody who was chasing money wants to make it? The leader says, okay, it didn't work. I'm not going to try again. I want to do this thing for God. At what point in time, at what moment, who spoke to you, who sold Christ to you? Like, want to know the change.
Okay, so I grew up, funny enough, I was growing up around churches. Okay. Like everywhere I stayed, there was a church. My mother too was the church type. She was Brahmi. I was a little stubborn. You know, and my grandmother too was a pastor.
Yeah?
Yeah. She was a pastor, so I was living in the mission house.
Okay.
Yeah, so when she died, I was in the mission house when I went to the Togo.
Yeah.
Bruh.
So to then, how come?
Yeah, so it's a long story though, but I think music came through for me. Okay. I didn't know I could sing. So I remember one of my cousins, he had some software on his computer. They said, oh, he wants to record some jet audio. You know, we have a recording part of jet audio. They said, oh, he wants to record something, but you just sing. That was all.
I started singing.
And I left there. I went to Mamprobi, Great Winners. From there, I went to Assemblies of God.
Okay.
And then I'm here, Grace Chapel.
So from Great Winners to Assemblies of God, to Grace Chapel. Why do you singers normally change their churches?
Oh, me, it wasn't the first one I left in the.
Is it because of the money?
No, the Great Winners. There's some pastor. I don't want to mention his name. He's known by. Brown, he told me he would take me to South Africa. So I packed everything in the mission house. Bruh.
Okay.
Hey, me go South Africa. When I went, Charlie, hustling ground from fry pan to fire.
At his place?
Hey, at his place. Charlie, you got to a time I want to eat I remember those times I went to buy kinky, fancy kinky and things. Oh, I thought to DB house, so everything is
the pastor is alive.
He's alive. He knows me. If he's watching, I'm sure he'll watch and then he'll see me. You know, I'm talking about him. I want you to know I'm talking about him. Yes. I remember I went to buy some kinky and things. Oh, I said, let me throw them away, but the pastor will give me money. Hey, bruh. 3 weeks later, the pastor was not giving me anything. I went to pick the kinky from the ball again.
Really?
Hey, brah. Hey, maybe we stay there like you die.
So
You die.
that's how come you left the Great Winners?
Yeah, so that was how come I left the Great Winners and
Yeah.
then I went to Assemblies of God.
And
Yeah, a friend's church.
with Assemblies of God.
Assemblies of God, yeah, they were okay, but the choir, they're not serious.
No, not serious.
Which
Which
branch? Not
branch?
serious.
Don't want to mention.
I don't want to. I can mention. You know me. I can mention, but let me leave them. Let me leave them.
Then we'll go and follow up that. Are they serious now? Maybe years back. At which year are we talking about?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so next year I'll be 10 years in Grace Chapel.
Oh, okay.
So let's say 10 years back.
That's 2012.
Yeah, 2011, 2012. Yeah.
Okay.
So Grace Chapel, it was a miracle.
Okay.
It was a miracle because I decided, because what I went through from the past time, I decided not to go to any church again. Charlie, my bread. Charlie. So I came to escort a friend who plays the drum here. He was playing Abena. So I came to escort him. We went for a program. We went to play some Shabbat sometimes. And then we came. I was sitting here. I remember I was sitting here, right here. I told him not to tell anyone I sing.
Okay.
So the service was going on. And then my boss, shout out to Minister Nee Ernie. He was the one I was following. Basically, he was the one training me. He was the one who has trained me. He has been part of the success story.
Senior Minister, God bless you. He said after Theo Praiz, I think we will interview him.
Sharp. So I was sitting here, and then I told him not to tell anyone I sing. And then my boss was leading praise and worship. And he led, and then his senior brother was having a wedding. He was the best man, so he was busy at that time. But he came to lead the praise and worship. So after the praise and worship, he went out. I was also sitting down. I said he shouldn't tell anyone I sing. I was there. So after the pastor finished preaching, he said he wanted someone to sing a song, to lead praise. My brother.
Not pretty praise, what's yours?
But I've told him not to tell anyone. Charlie, I said, I won't sing. I was sitting, and the pastor was looking for them. So more than 5 minutes, they were looking for someone to sing. There was no one.
Really?
So the pastor came directly to me, Pastor Alfred. He came directly to me and said, Master, you know how to sing. I said, Master, go and pick the mic and sing. Okay. That was all.
That's all. Okay. So I think this is this thing, a lot of instrumentalists do them. A lot of singers do them. They get to a place, they don't want to show their identity that, Master, I dare no upon their mouth. You know how to do it. So when you enter a church and the platform is there, do it. Well, you don't know.
It's not always, you don't have to always rush the mic. Like, you don't have to show them that you did. Because at a point in time, even Jesus was hiding himself.
Where?
In the Bible, when he told the woman, what, don't tell what.
At that time, he also started with the miracle.
But yet still, he was the Son of God. So he could have done something about it. But he just didn't want them. He didn't want them to know it was Jesus. If it was you and Kaze, you show. So it depends on the individual.
And sometimes I build yourself. Nah.
It depends. Because I'm a very coded person. Right. I'm a very, very coded person.
You coded?
Coded. I'm very, very coded. I always want to be in my space.
Okay. So that's how come you stayed in Grace Chapel?
Yeah, I stayed in Grace Chapel, and then shout out to my bishop, Reverend Wisdom Dafemopo. He has been of a great blessing to me. I love him so much.
That means he has been paying you.
Oh, pay. Allowance. He gives me allowance. That one, yeah.
Because this thing has become a big topic. Recently, Reverend Istudanaba has released a statement on that if you have instrumentalists and praise leaders, you should do them fine. Your muye, like, give them money.
And your ministry will go on.
Your ministry will go on, yes. Because sometimes you are preaching and you be at the point that an instrumentalist will play a song and the singer will sing a song that will catapult you to the next level. Yeah. So, but a lot of people don't understand. We've seen a lot of ministers saying you don't have to pay. Someone said, who can be in your father's house that you want to be paid in your father's house?
Who can be what?
In your father's house.
You want to be what?
You want to be paid in your father's house.
Work Shikaba, and we can send you more.
But when we can Diego.
Kajigo, who are what time in again? Ah, boy, if you
Forget that.
my father's work.
They say you're in your father's house.
It was tell on Shikaba, I get what I know.
Mufama Diego.
Mugaga Jigu, no one Shina. Chicago send you more.
I think you have a point. Okay, so that's how come you stayed in Grace Chapel and your ministry. So I think somebody says as well ask you this question.
Who?
Ni Dodo says I should tell you that. When will you marry?
I'll marry very soon. I will marry very soon. I want to gather some more money.
I've been told that your girlfriends, they have money.
My girlfriends?
Yes.
And they have plenty.
Yes. I've been told they have money. They even give you money. They sponsor your events.
Wow. Sponsor my events.
Yes.
Like the way I would thank God. Hey, brah. Like I would thank God rough.
So okay. So that means you have someone.
Yeah, sure. There's someone there.
Nisa carry the same thing. You have someone. Yes. Who? She knows
sure.
himself.
But you want me to mention her name? I can mention who.
Okay, where does she stay?
Oh, where does she stay? You just want to go and undercover. Why? Are you a nurse?
Because okay, don't mention the name. We want to know where she stays. When she's watching, she'll know that it's me he's talking about.
If you do that, you just want to be an undercover. You want to because you are cow. Do them know when I mention cow will go tell you, please.
Oh, is he?
You want to see her? No,
yes, I want to see
mention her name.
Oh, mention the name. Oh. And I said, no, okay. So I'm sparing you for mentioning the name. Just give her a location. Okay, she stays at Mataiko, around this area. Then we know that.
Accra. She's in Accra.
Which side of Accra?
Oh, she's in Accra.
Accra, there's one.
Oh, I can't. She's a very coded person. A very coded person.
She's into ministry?
Not really.
She's not into ministry?
Not really.
So then you are expecting
but she loves God. You know. She loves God. So
we are expecting wedding bells anytime.
Yeah, I'm gathering money, so.
But Luigi didn't even
Charlie. Luigi, they didn't even invite me, Charlie.
So why not everybody invite you? Luigi coded though.
Well, so I'll do my own like that. No?
Like that.
Sharp cry.
Okay, so then now coming to your songs. I know you have Take My Life and Let Me Be. One song that I really admire. I think the first time I heard it, when I like a song, I should sing it unknowingly. Okay. Then I know I like the song. Okay. So if I don't sing a song unknowingly, then that means I know that's not fun. I'm fine. So I think sometime I was bathing and the song just came.
Wow.
I was just singing it, so I was okay then. I think that's where I went to download it.
Wow.
From YouTube. Then, so I download songs and I put it on a pen drive in my TV. So in the morning, I play so that I want my son to do me gospel music.
Oh wow.
So in the morning I play.
You happy?
I play it for them. So a lot of gospel artists. Any song that I like, I play it for him. Then listen. That's how come okay. I like the song. So that particular song. What went into the song, like writing that song? Which year? What?
I can't really the year, but I remember how I wrote it.
Okay.
I had like 60 days fasting.
60?
60 days fasting. But if you watch the video, some people think it was because it's an old video. No. I had like 60 days fasting. And I was just seated here, and then my keyboard is Sky. He was playing the keyboard. So after praise and worship, I was just sitting down meditating. I come to me 60 days fasting on fruits. So
on fruits.
Fruits.
So when
I
you
use
break,
fruit to break.
Oh, okay.
Just fruits. So Charlie, and then he was playing the keyboard, the progression, and then the song started coming. Take my life and let it be.
Consecrated love to do. That's how come. So you've been in the ministry for 10 years?
No, it's been more than Charlie, ministry, yeah, bro. It's been more than 10 years, crap. More than
so your 12, first event,
15 years.
Your event was the first time you were able to organize or host your own event?
Upper Room.
Yeah.
It was 2015.
2015?
Yeah, 2015.
So like 7 years now?
Yeah.
2015, yeah.
7-8 years.
Yes. So, 2015 then, It was continuous. Or
Yeah.
2015,
Continuous
2016, 2017.
every year.
So then you've done 8. So if are you going to do this year?
Hopefully, if the money comes there. That's why I said you should pray for God to give us money. Hey, bruh. And the work if you don't have money, forget to.
Okay. So how much do you put in your events?
A lot. And funny enough, we don't have sponsors. We don't have sponsors. And
but why?
This even Joe Meta was saying it the other time.
Why?
Even Joe Meta, our boss.
He has sponsors.
He said, "Oh, it's not easy like that."
He has sponsors.
Well, dude, he has people who support him.
So he has sponsors.
Well, but like an organization.
I'm on a Nakubasi.
I be him too. Yeah, God has blessed him. But that's the Charlie. But we've been consistent, and God should look at it and because it's not easy. You know, a young guy like me spend like 15,000, 20,000, invest it into a business you are not getting.
You are not sure.
You are not sure. You are an artist manager, so you know what I'm talking about. You are not sure of anything. And sure, depression. You finish program and then you'll be depressed.
And then they will be spoiling your videos.
Charlie, and people will spoiling your videos.
Okay. I think yesterday I was talking to you.
No, listen.
I think you had one issue with this guy. There was the first guy who messed up your first video.
Abena or
is it Kobe?
Kobe. That guy, I stood up one door. I prayed on him. I learned right now. Yes.
Now he's a gospel guy.
So, but then also you should come and pay my money. Charlie, organizing a program is not easy.
No,
writing a song, composition, rehearsals. You have to rehearse like more than 5 times. Rehearsal session, you spend like 500 cedis. Rehearsal session.
That is when you extend the time.
You spend like 500 cedis. Like you give people TNT and stuff. Writing the song, composition.
So let's imagine.
Come and shoot video. You've been paid for the thing. Come and shoot ordinary video too. Just your side, but you just mess up everything. Kobe was telling me he was shooting the video. He didn't put film or he didn't put
card.
How can you card? Who said it? Say ATM card. No. You've been paid for the work. You've been paid for the work. You are paid for the work.
But recently somebody did the same thing to you.
That way there, I won't mind him. Bruh. Me feel for now, yes, sir.
Or is it that you don't go for the professionals?
No, I go for the professionals. But then also, this work, I think people would insult people who are very hard on them, people who are not open, hey, do that thing. But me, I feel we should have a relationship. So that was when the familiarity sets in. So I think it doesn't help. And then this guy was a cool guy. He came to me. He said, he wanted to shoot a video for me. I said, oh, really? He said, yes. But then also, it wasn't totally free like that. Because when we went in, you don't have
you rent
instruments, rent cameras, and then after that, I have to give you. So how can you mess me up? It was just too much.
So that's the last project.
Was my last project, and it's not out. It's been like 10 months. They don't know what goes in some of these things. We don't get anything. You can ask God. Ask God. Ask God. We don't get anything.
Oh yes, I know.
The joy and the fulfillment that people are being blessed. That's all. That's why you do it. We don't get anything. So you can't just use one time to mess everything up.
What to make you quit doing gospel music?
Gospel music. Till I die. I'll die here.
Not to make you quit.
Oh, right, I'll die here.
All the disappointment.
I'll move. I might maybe in another ministry, but I'll add the gospel to it. But quitting totally, no. I don't think. I've gotten to Charlie. We've suffered
among all the disappointments.
We're still moving. We'll be depressed. You say I won't do it again, but you still want to do it.
So is the industry itself depressing you guys? Aside,
yeah. Sabotage, yeah. Because one person I really admire and respect, I have a lot of respect for is Minister Carl.
Why?
He does the most. Like right. Carl started a long time ago. Well, holy is the Father. I was following.
People are saying is their sons and things.
Who said that? Mention his name. Who? Mention. You see, if it's me, you have to mention.
No. Now it's just a passive comment. You talk about.
No, you say who said. Oh, if it's you, say I should say.
Oh no, talk about it.
Mention the name. No,
I'm the host.
You are scared.
I'm the host.
You are scared. Carl started. I was telling someone. Carl started a long time before a lot of these guys, a lot of these mainstream guys. And I can even mention them, but it's not necessary. But I started before them. I don't know. Some people were on radio saying that he's not doing well and Macau is not doing much, he's not pushing. What push again? This guy is writing very nice songs. You have a song, push it.
The song is not out there yet. So they
should push it. Why? It doesn't have money.
So who is pushing? Who is pushing?
Who is pushing how?
You said they should push it. Who should push it? You want push it? What there?
Yes. So he's doing what he can. So why are you also sitting somewhere and saying he's not doing much?
No, why these people are not pushing?
They are not pushing. And they will stay on radio and then they will say what
gospel industry, a problem anyway.
Yeah, you can't help anyone. The gospel media. I started We Are One. Do you remember?
Yeah.
I started We Are One. I saw that people recently. I saw some people on Facebook saying, "Where is We Are One? We Are One." Me.
But what happened to We Are One?
We Are One. You can't help them.
Why?
Because you are helping. You have about like more than 100 people. You can't help everyone immediately like that. Oh, trainer Obimba.
But didn't you know that you cannot help everyone and you went for that?
No, we thought they will understand. They said we are choosing our favorite people. Me, I have my ministry. We all have our ministries, but we put it aside. We said we want to help them. And you are saying that we are pushing those we know. Well, I don't know. Some of the people on the bill, I don't even know them from anywhere. But people were saying we are pushing people we know. There should be what again? Our own money. Oh, we do it.
But that's the same way you are also accusing the table of men that they are also pushing the people they know.
I'm not mentioning table of men.
Oh, I know where we are going to.
Oh, well, you have mentioned his name. Shout out to Obi Nate. Shout out to Obi. He doesn't play my song. He plays my song just once.
For him, he has, I think, when he likes the song, I think that's what he said. When he likes the song, he plays it.
Heartbeat, he doesn't play. It's just
that means he doesn't like the song.
It was the first praise song. Heartbeat is everywhere. Or don't you think it's everywhere?
Yeah, it's
everywhere,
song.
but
That
it's
song
not blown like that.
But you need to push it.
Money, my brother. Money. Right now, I have another project. Pushing how? On social media.
Yeah, I mean, some you have to pay these
pay
DJs.
It doesn't work now. It doesn't really work.
You sure?
Right now, it's social media. That is what I think, though. So as I said, Mr. Carl is doing a lot. They should help him. They should push him. He's doing the most.
I mean, you have to push yourself.
A lot of people went to the VGM and they have nominated him.
Mention names.
Oh.
Mention names. One now or VGM.
They will say, there are a lot of people who were nominated. Last year was the same. Last year was the same. Carl is doing a lot. In his
VGM to wine.
The people you know, no, you mentioned
so
I'm not scared of them.
I try to say
if
a Grace didn't deserve nomination.
Oh, if a Grace, yeah, I think if a Grace is doing well. But you can't also compare if a Grace to Carl.
Why?
Carl is like as I said, I have lots of respect for Carl. Like,
is it because you know him?
No. I started following Carl for a long time before I even got to know him.
Really?
Yeah, I started following him. Oh, he's the father.
But I learned sometimes you guys you have issues with him.
Who, Carl? Oh, Carl, what issues?
Most of the times,
Carl, I fight him.
Why?
Yeah, I fight him a lot. Oh, yes. I mean, we all have our shortcomings. We all have our weaknesses. So I fight with him a lot. He will tell you. So I'm very close to him.
So the industry itself is depressing you. So I don't think we have leaders in the industry. You get it? This industry, we don't have leaders.
Leaders as in?
But we have people like who sit down and say, okay, at this time, this and this persons are doing well. Let's push them.
They don't do it too. Like that. They don't do it. Because Charlie, the young ministers, Charlie. Everyone is on fire. Like the guys are doing so well, but the push, Recently, I saw Obinati writing on Facebook that the content, Charlie, if you go down, if you deep down, you see that Charlie. Now you take my life, cry. It's not a small song.
I want the heartbeat. That beat is okay. How come? Heartbeat. Who wrote the heartbeat song?
Heartbeat. That song, we wrote it together with Minister Carl.
Wow.
I told him, he came to my place.
Okay.
We were very close, but now he's been busy. Right now he's a big man, so he's driving a new car. Me bicycle tag, I don't get.
Yeah.
He's driving a new car, so when I don't call him.
That new car there, when
I don't call him, first he's been calling me. When I don't call him, he doesn't call me. Carl.
Maybe he's busy with stuff.
Busy. First day he wasn't busy.
Say projects no.
We are all in the ministry. We are all doing the project. What are you saying?
So you are trying to say that when you call car, it doesn't pick. So that I should tell
it doesn't pick. Hey,
I'm trying to say that.
It doesn't much. It doesn't call me, but once in a while we chat. Yeah, so he came to my place, and then after eating, he slept over. So in the morning, I told him to write a song for me days before he came there. So he was playing the song. I said, Charlie, this song there, I don't like it. He played the song. He brought the keyboard. He had some Akponyo keyboard.
Yeah.
So he was playing the keyboard, and then he was
that keyboard when I'm saying.
So he played about 3 songs. I told him, oh, these are full songs. Yeah. So he was playing the progression. So while he was playing, I said, Mini Obia, he said, sing. Then I will sing some more. He will add some. He will add. Then he will add. Separate from your love. Oh, I can survive.
You know that song.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know Carl, anybody sings the song. Like, okay, anybody who knows Carl, and you hear separated from your love, you know, no, this lies. It's Carl driven.
Yeah. It was him who put it.
I didn't know it. So when the song, I listened to the song, I said, no, my brother, this thing you write song. You know what talk me. So later we talk me, so oh yeah. So now I say no, if I meet you, I will ask you. Because I heard that you said the song, you wrote the song yourself.
It was someone who misinterpreted what I said. I've always been I don't try to prove a point. And what would I gain in lying? That's the question. Me, Master, I can't say everything I want to say behind you. I can say it in front of you. Carl knows. You get it? So if you heard something, you should get close to me and ask me. Because I was even having the recordings. I was playing it to my boss that, oh, listen, no, Carl said I told someone. No, the thing we did it together. You know, I started singing.
Oh, I did it myself. I did that.
That was
Theo Praiz said he did the song.
Oh, it was just rumor. I like me, I'm straight. Who said? Okay, who said?
Oh, I mean, this industry, there are a lot of things I've been hearing.
Oh, my brother, it's a lie. I've said it on my programs. You've been at my programs. I've said it more than 2 times that Carl wrote like.
So I was surprised. I was like, so how come?
So why would I even go and? It was part of the people who wrote the song.
I think say sometimes someone say.
I wouldn't.
At least we could do baby night girls no doors for
It won't change. It won't change with me. It won't change anything. The song I started singing, and then he added, as you said, it was his lines. I wouldn't have added. I wouldn't have added it. The chorus I was singing, I started singing, he added, and one. So Carl wrote like 60% basically because he was playing the keyboard, the progression, and so why would I?
So then, Tale, I think Carl.
So, but why would I even say that? Who said? You should tell me who said.
You said it.
Eh?
So why did you want to say it?
Who said?
That's what I heard.
So mention the person's name.
Oh,
it's not true. It's not true.
He didn't say it.
Why would I? No.
What's the one can? Then we move on.
Wait. Why would I even acknowledge him on my program and then go back and then say another thing? He didn't write the entire song. That one there, he didn't write the entire song. I wrote some. He wrote some. I have given him his credit every time. And so even take my life and let it.
So do you intend working with him again on this?
Carl, me and him, we have a lot of songs to record. Carl. What I'm saying, why? If you watch this thing and you get annoyed me, I don't care. I will just call him next month and tell him you are writing another song. He can't say anything.
This guy has
Take my life and let it be me. Woody. It was Derek Lawson wrote it for every time I'm singing that song. I acknowledge him. Well, credit it will not change anything. As a matter of fact, if someone is listening to the song, the person will not even go and say who wrote this. Yes. It was not. Funny enough, I don't let people write the entire songs. Carl wrote some reggae song before me. That's the only song he wrote. Everything, and we'll record it.
You record it.
You heard that song? Yeah. So we'll record it. But his credit there, I give it to him every time.
Because I got to a point. I think he was getting broken hearted because a lot of guys he wrote songs for, they will come and say
no, it's rumor. You shouldn't get too emotional.
We had some in live interview. I don't want to mention the person. The person said he won the Tishini.
I think he told me. I think Carl told me.
Wow. Somebody wrote a song for you.
Wow.
See.
But now I acknowledge him everywhere.
One thing is that the gospel industry, when somebody writes songs, they don't say it. But the secular is a big deal. You see, Akwaba was writing songs for people. What made Akwaba? The songwriting was.
Yeah,
they get it. So if we have somebody like Carl, so I think we should also project him in that light.
Oh, I do that a lot.
Nido, he said the same thing that Carl wrote.
So it was just
that song for him.
You know me, my brother.
Now I wanted to ask you, I know Nam so no that be.
But me acknowledge.
In cable back be interview by me.
Me masa me share mu go yin be. Come malala no ma come ma onyo fe mi no go. Can we slept in my room. We woke up, I went to buy wache. After eating, we started playing the keyboard. He started playing, I started singing. Say, come, he was pushing me. I was doing a lot for me. So I can't be ungrateful.
Okay,
no
so
matter what.
What keeps you going?
What keeps you going?
Yeah, Theo Praiz.
The desire, see people being blessed, and because
even if you are broke.
Charlie, this ministry, there, you need a lot of money. You can't
So if I give you $40,000, you go shoot one single video for it.
One single video. I will shoot like 10 videos.
I give you $40,000.
Eh?
Shoot a scene like, let's say,
You want to shoot?
I say take $40,000.
No, I write another song. Right now,
So let's say, good, you have another song. Let's say you have another song. Another banger you want to release. And I say use $40,000 to shoot that song per
shoot
video.
And promote.
Yes. No, shoot per.
Will you give me another money to promote?
I said shoot the video. I want a rich video.
Okay, so after that, will you give me money to promote?
I don't give you money.
What's the essence of shooting the quality video?
It's $140,000. I won't use so far.
Okay, I bet you give the money to me, or I'll come and collect 5 CDs from you.
No, I'm giving it all to you.
Yeah, so don't worry.
That
you have said yours. I'll shoot a quality video for you. Don't worry.
So those that are using the $40,000 for the videos, what are you saying?
Who is saying?
Oh, Abena said they use
$40,000
for a video.
Dollars. Oh, personally, I think it's not true.
Oh, boy. So are you saying that Empress?
Personally, I say it's not true. It's not true. Me personally, from where I'm standing.
Somebody said Empress is a problem to the industry.
Who said that?
A little bit said this is a problem because of the way she's handling issues like.
Well, that is you can't also because we are individuals. You can't say.
But is hype good for the gospel industry?
Is what?
Like hype, like.
Personally, I don't think it's good. Personally, I don't like those things. As I said, I'm very coded. People who know me knows I'm very
controversies getting to
yeah. I don't like those things. It doesn't help. Because what we are doing is sacred.
Okay, so what major thing will you want the industry to change?
What major thing? We shouldn't change anything. Before.
Oh no, like once you're in the industry, what you want the industry to change?
If I say something, they will come and insult me. I don't say anything.
Oh no, but we want the good for the industry.
Master, we have tried. Everyone should be on your own. Why? So me.
So you like
another person. Another me, I should come and advise. So you insult me.
Okay, no.
I started we are one day started insulting me.
No, you are in the industry.
If you say they won't do it, so don't waste your time.
Oh yeah,
because we are. I'm a fee.
This is a platform. Now you are speaking on OSTV. Speaking.
Yeah.
I'll take it to Shishiishi.
I'm a change.
So I'm just
because the day I came for cows, I was very tired. Very, very, very extremely tired. But I had to come because of the love and respect I have for him. I wasn't on program. So I had to be there to support him. You get it? So if amongst ourselves, if we can support each other, we can push each other.
The new noise are doing something good. See, when Dometo is having a concert, you see Ninoy there.
Favoritism.
I think at least they're helping.
Favoritism.
That's the same way when you're also doing
when I'm doing
concert.
a program, do you see Obina there?
No.
Do you see Ninoy there?
No.
So what I say?
I bet you don't invite them.
Obina, I don't invite them. You won't come.
No, but I mean, not inviting
even
them to come and sit down. They are part of the crew. You see Ninoy helping.
They know we don't have money, so they won't come. They'll say we should go and get that money and come. We don't have money.
But you guys can also do the same thing.
You were seeing the love, like, at Minister Carl's program. The love was massive. Reverend Brown Nante came there. We said, these are genuine people who want to support and push.
Because I was surprised seeing you.
Yeah. We said, came and she was sitting. Worker.
Came here for that. Yes, with your father.
It's a worker.
So that is
hey, please.
Because I heard that when the was 12 years in ministry.
Who?
Joseph Walker.
Is it 12 years in ministry?
I went to his concert.
12 years in ministry?
Yeah.
As in organizing a program of ministry?
Yeah, organizing events.
It's done well. Years. It's done well, but we've also been there. I remember I joined a gospel band. But
then 12 years, then by this time it should be there.
Well, we'll be there. He's doing well. He's also doing well. I've known him for a while now. He's also
I'm
doing
looking
well.
for him to interview.
I'll give you his number. Oh, he's one of them. I'm
Well, I
a
can
little
get
close
him.
to him.
Okay.
He's a cool guy.
So
Cool guy, crowd.
basically, no. So your views on the gospel industry. I just want to know your views.
My views.
Yeah. On the.
Mbran, can wo mukunga? Me no to magame. That be me no to magame.
Only I know someone like
I
that.
said I've started We Are One, and the people were even last week. Someone was insulting me. So where's We Are One?
And
The
where is
people who
it?
destroy the thing are the same people who
Ask
can bash
him.
you on social. When we started We Are One, you know, we be not it won't work. Oh, it won't work. No Jenny Shishiishi back challenge back.
Because who is your
Looking
favorite
again.
gospel artist?
Eh?
Your favorite gospel artist?
My favorite.
Yeah.
My favorite there are plenty. Gospel artists. Gospel artists.
Okay, give me 5. Male.
Male. Well, funny enough, I don't listen to the mainstream like the people. I listen to recordings like Carl, listen to Joe, listen to Philip, listen to CC. One of CC's my favorite songs of CC, The Promise. CC,
It was riding on it. Have you listened to that song properly?
not really. I'm not listening to it. I'm not listening to anything. The only thing I'm enjoying the song. It was riding on what?
See,
I don't know.
I want it. That is right. That's what I mean. Gospel artist.
I don't know. It was someone who mentioned. It was a close friend who mentioned to me. But then also I was listening to the content. The song was being a blessing to me.
But
get
see, if you are writing an original,
I will let you invite him so he will answer the questions.
Okay. I think
He will answer the
it's
questions.
what I think it is.
Yeah.
But calling me if you look like Kemole.
Oh, Ben Mofemo get any trying to get you a minute. Abi Kofi Pepper will tell you that he was riding on Sonny Badu's Uyo Nyamia. That was what the intro is used to start marching radiant. He has admitted it.
Yeah, the intro. He used the intro, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, so I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
No, but when it's like sample like that, it becomes tough.
Well, it's cool, bruh. And then we're going to let me if Mofemo getting much on the Gajol.
No, can you make a bad jolly?
Agbaje na. That boy in Ambra. Yes, you couldn't bet it. I mentioned his own Joe Metal. I was listening to Joe. I was listening to Philip, CC, Kwekute.
Okay,
A lot of guys.
I'll guide you.
Yeah, Kwekute, like a lot of guys.
Okay, so songwriting.
Mm-hmm.
At this stage, songwriting, both urban and contemporary songwriting. When you check, are you guys doing well with songwriting?
Songwriting, we are trying our best to.
The urban guys too.
The urban, I don't really listen to them.
So have you tried? Okay,
what is urban?
This
Urban is
the Afro,
the rap people.
Like in Boda, for instance, it's an urban song.
Okay.
Like the Bukeke is an urban song.
Okay. Well,
the Kobe Psalms and
Abi is heartbeat not nice.
What's a good song?
I love it. We are doing well. We're trying our best. We need a lot of push from our own selves.
So if you sacrifice yourself for one gospel artist, who would you
sacrifice?
Yourself for one gospel artist to be at the top. Who would you?
Hey, I'm not Jesus. Yes, we back boy. One man sacrifice me. If I go feel sacrifice, give me someone. The person for also feel sacrifice. But if I no go feel sacrifice, give me. I go feel sacrifice, give you. Make me a sacrifice in what sense? Make I put my ministry.
Yes.
I be a try am way you know the work. Hey, you work like 10 people will say, oh Charlie, 1 or 3, 1 man you are done. Kefi kuni. No one must say tolerant. Pa go no jiji. No must say tolerant bra. Go man no chumo wa e. Na Jemmy. But when you want like we can't push like 20 people at the same time.
Also, at the pastors treating you guys nice when you go for interview, because I've seen a lot of gigs you are playing.
Some of them they try. Some of them they do well. They do so well. They do so well. That's why there's small churches. They
pay well.
They don't say God bless you. They'll call you and then the end of the day.
But the big churches.
That was the big churches, don't give it. Well, some of them do so well. Like Apostle Selassie. There's a pastor, apostolic empowerment around them. That man is a very good man.
Okay.
He's a very, very, very good man.
We're going to visit him.
Yeah, you have to. He's a very good man. And then my father, Apostle of Worship, Abraham Lampton. Okay. When I went there to
my papa is a good man.
We let you enjoy. and then they will give you the platform, the hype and everything.
Okay.
But some of them, they will tell you, God bless you. If you are waiting for your money too, they will bore.
Okay.
They'll tell you, I'll call you, I'll send you mobile, I'll send you mobile. Me, if I come to your program, you don't give me the money, you say you send me mobile, I won't call it again. If you call me, I won't come. What?
Okay, so I don't know what to say again. Minimum question can be bizarre for me.
Bisa.
Maybe question be
We are chatting. Bisa.
Okay, I think we've done more than 1 hour, right?
We've done more than 1 hour. Oh,
We've done more than
the
1
time
hour.
go.
The time go. So I think we have to do part 2 of this interview because there's some secret questions that I would like to ask him. I don't know, very deep questions. And best interview.
Oh, please there.
No problem. And we can ask them.
Okay.
Please, so you can watch this interview on OSTV. YouTube, please. YouTube, subscribe our channel for us. OSTV and OSTVGH on YouTube. OSTVGH on YouTube. OSTV_GH on Instagram. Now our followers are growing. We are getting to 3K. Please follow us. And on Twitter is OSTV_GH as well. Facebook is OSTV. Please follow us. Share our content. Please tell your people to share our content for us.
Share. Share.
Okay, so can you give us your handles then?
Theo Praiz everywhere. TP Theo Praiz on Facebook. Theo Praiz on my second account. Theo Praiz on Instagram. Theo Praiz everywhere.
Theo Praiz everywhere. So type Theo Praiz. It's very popular. Yeah, you get him everywhere.
So are you done?
Yes.
Oh, yes, now.
Do you have any?
The questions you ask questions.
I come to
Shishiishi.
You come to Shishiishi there. Then tomorrow come because tomorrow I'm doing some tight ones. I'm handling Empress Gifty and VGME and
I'll be there. Don't worry. I will drop.
Shishiishi will be until we be more. This is me say me blogger, me artist. So what I'm.
I want to stop it. I want to start farming crowd. They don't listen and I'm saying my bread. You want to get bread?
I want to fire them. I want to fire them.
You have to. Sometimes you have to.
And yeah, what's it? 101 I'm an angel, but me react Shishiishi element now.
It's good.
Then I give it
sometimes
to you straight.
With love.
Even car me nyano Shishiishi crowd better me car. So you get it. So bro,
yeah.
God bless you.
But tell Carl to also marry. He's my junior brother. Do you know he's my junior? He doesn't want to accept it, but he's my junior.
Unless he's 1 month older.
It doesn't matter. He's my junior. You should accept it. In ministry, he's my senior. By
yeah. So yellow look back.
Nyambibio. You are job. If I toy, you are scappy. What's have you been on marry? Or chechon.
Look back. I could look back and leave.
The bell ain't Tony Betony.
Tony Akemaro.
Odoka grass cabby. Big girls and our babu.
Belu no small baton yenigele yo.
Okay.
No small baton yenigele.
Person man scanning get married. Get biane mami kwende ge wo chembi legbe me wa have me.
Okay, ka check be itomo ye ne yo. Cause ina anya ye kuma no to.
Imbra, coffee ngele wa ba bo. Ngele wa wo you get problem ni. If you want interview I go make you interview am. But I didn't mention somebody go where he say.
No mention them.
Calculate they go. Hey.
So you see for the area
the ministry is that people they talk. They say Theo Praiz there.
Some artists be at the cell.
Oh, bruh. They let me abag boy wow. You supposed to be better.
Jajebo. Tale catch you on the last interview. This guy is crazy. I wish you were Shatawale. Go behind you, pal. Tale, bye. See you.